Hello everyone and welcome. So in this video we will see how we can select this right value of k using elbow method in Python. Alright, so I have already coded this and I am going to explain each and every step here. So here we have imported all the packages that we are going to work with. Then here we have this data set where we are given this customer ID, then gender of the customer, age, annual income and spending score. So based on these variables we want to group this or form the cluster of our customer. Alright, so now this data set has 200 rows and 5 features and we don't have any null values in our data set. Alright, so here in next cell we have dropped the customer ID as this was just a unique identification number for the customer. Right, now we only have 4 features in our data set. Alright, so here before applying any algorithm, what we do is we convert this categorical data into numeric form or we do some kind of encoding. So here we have done the mapping where male has been mapped to 0 and female has been encoded or mapped as 1 here. So here let's plot this data and see if we can see any pattern or any groups here. Alright, so here in this scatter plot we are plotting this annual income and spending score of this customer. Here we have this spending score scatter plot based on the spending score and annual income. Alright, so here if you see by looking at this graph you can think of different number of cluster, right? You can think of these two clusters here. So this could be cluster 1 and these data points could be cluster 2, right? You can also think of that this is your cluster 1 and this is your cluster 2, right? Or you can think of here 5 different clusters. So this is first cluster, this is your second, this is your third, this is your fourth and this is your fifth. Alright, so we can think of many clusters here, right? Now let's move forward and first of all we will try to build our model with just 2 clusters. So before feeding this data we have to normalize this as these are a distance based algorithms, right? So here we have scaled this data set and now we are ready to feed this into our k-means clustering algorithm. So here we are doing this clustering using sklearn package and here we have given this n cluster equals to 2. So it is going to consider this 2 cluster. So our data is going to be grouped into 2 different clusters and here we have done the prediction. So we have done this prediction and here in our data set we have created a new feature here named as cluster int. Alright, and here it is stored this identified cluster or the predicted clusters. Alright, here if you check the inertia we are getting 15.23 which is less, but can we decrease this even further? Alright, so let's check that. So here are my cluster init 1, alright, and these are 2, 2, 4 and something. Alright, so we have got, sorry, this is our cluster int. This is our cluster int, that is 0, 1 and zeros and ones. Alright, so here let's plot the cluster that we have formed. So this is the clustering that we are getting with 2 number of cluster here. So this data has been grouped in one cluster and this has been grouped in another cluster, and here if you see this is doing a fine job as it is able to separate this data points. But if you see there is some overlap here, and let's say what about this scattered or variance between these data points here, right? If you calculate, these are far away from each other, right? So you can select the different number of k. So let's move forward, and this time let's change this value of k to 5, as we have observed through plotting the scatter plot between our spending score and income. So here we have given this n cluster equals to 5, and again we have created this new feature in our data set that has this cluster int 1. Alright, so this feature or column has been created, and this time if you check the inertia is also has been reduced. So as you increase your k value or n cluster, your inertia is going to get reduced. But let's see how good this model works, or this clustering is working here. So if you see, it is doing a great job at separating this data points, right? So if you see here, this has been separate cluster, this has separate cluster, but here we have some overlapping points, right? So here there is some overlapping between these clusters. So we can have different cluster, right? How do we know that what is the right value? So we have decreased the inertia as well. So here what I will do is, instead of trying out with these different values, we can do it using this for loop here. So we have defined a empty list, then we are iterating over this for I in range 1 to 10. So our n clusters are going to be I, that is, what is I? I is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 until 9. So here we are trying out with this k value, different values between 1 and 9. Alright, so here we have fitted this data, and now whatever is our inertia is going to be appended in this WSS. Alright, so let's plot this. So if you plot this number of your cluster, so we have 1, 2, 3, and this is our inertia, sorry, the k value. Alright, so we have different k values and we are plotting this WSS. So we have 9 different values, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and we are plotting this WSS or your inertia. And here if you plot this, here is your elbow method. Alright, so here if you see at k equals to 1, so this is number of k value. Alright, so this is our 1. At 1 we are getting the high inertia, which is almost equals to 25. Then at k equals to 2, it has been decreased to around 15, and at k equals to 3, if you see, it has been also decreased somewhere around to 10, and at k equals to 4, it has decreased to this 5. So you can choose this or this 5. As you can see, after this number of k value, that is 5, there is no further decrease or decrease in this inertia value, right? It has flattened up. There is very small decrease in this inertia. So here you can choose this 4 as your optimal value of k. Alright, so and you will have a very good cluster. So this is how we select this value of k using this elbow method in Python. So this is how we select the k value.